I'm Kelly, I'm 23 years old, and I finally love my body. Growing up, I hated my body. I hated basically, I think, everything about me. Everything on the inside, everything on the outside. I struggled with eating disorders. I struggled with depression. I struggled with anxiety. I didn't have that many friends. I had a hard time just allowing myself to be myself, feeling comfortable in my own skin. I never thought that I would be able to sit here in front of a camera and be so excited to show you this. You know, I have these leggings, they're high and covering, but what's wrong with this? There's nothing wrong with it. And I want to show you, look, squeezing just parts of my body, the skin and the fat that's on my human body, and it needs to not be judged. It's not disgusting, it's not gross, it's beautiful. It's a part of me, it makes me who I am. I'm having fun doing this, actually. It's amazing just how comfortable I feel doing this and squishing this area that has always made me so insecure. This area always made me feel like I wasn't beautiful, and I wouldn't be beautiful to other people. And if you're sitting there right now unable to squeeze this part of you and be happy about it, of course, and I totally understand that's normal, and please do not shame yourself or wish you were able to do it right now. You will in time. It took me a long time to get to this point of self-love and self-acceptance and just celebrating who I am inside and out and embracing every part of me, because none of this, nothing about your physical body defines you. No mistake you've ever made defines you. Nothing you do, nothing you say defines who you are. You are so many things. You have beautiful traits. You are an incredible human being, simply surviving and thriving every single day of your life. And nothing about having fat makes you any less of a person. I grew up chubbier than other kids, and I hated it. I was never shamed by my family, but teasing comes along with being a kid. And I never really noticed that I was chubby, but I knew that clothes fit me differently than other girls. Guys tended to have crushes on other girls who looked thinner than me, and I always thought they were better. I was lesser. They were pretty, I was ugly. They were worthy, I was unworthy. I started to believe that I was unworthy of love and acceptance. I spiraled into eating disorders. I developed anorexia at the age of 10. I starved myself hard. For 6 months to about a year, I dropped 40 pounds. I was a skeleton. But still, with none of this, basically skin and bones, I still thought I wasn't beautiful and I wasn't worthy of love. I became addicted to food because I starved myself for so long. I became a binge eater. I became a restrictor. I was addicted to this pattern of restricting and binging, and I became so lost. I was so trapped. Since the age of 10 until 21 years old, I finally started to realize something was wrong. And not something wrong like I'm disgusting and bad and failing. Something better is out there for me, and I deserve to seek it. I deserve a better life. I went to therapy, saw a dietitian. I started talking about my feelings, expressing them, accepting them, allowing negative and positive feelings all to flow through me instead of using food to stuff it down, instead of using binging and restricting to distract me from emotions from real life. An eating disorder was a way for me to cope, and I love myself and my eating disorder for helping me through some of the deepest and darkest times of my life. My eating disorder served a purpose. It saved me from real pain when I wasn't ready to take it. It saved me from being stressed out in school. It saved me from feeling pain from breakups. It saved me from not feeling the love and the care and the nurturing that I felt I needed as a child. If you are struggling with food, if you're struggling with your body, do not hate yourself for it. It often acts as a distraction for us because sometimes the pain of real life is too much to handle, and when we restrict, we binge, we purge, we starve ourselves, we weigh ourselves constantly, we track our food, we weigh every gram. That helps distract us from real life problems, and it serves a beautiful purpose. Our brains and our souls and our minds are working constantly to save us from pain, and that was the way that I did it. but I didn't need this coping mechanism anymore. I realized that I was strong enough to take on the real struggles and the real problems that we all have as human beings. You are not a problem human. You're not messed up. You are just like everyone else, except you found a special and different way to deal with your issues, which was through food or focusing so much on your physical body. Don't ever shame yourself for your struggles. I choose to claim and love every part of myself. That's the only way that you can achieve self-love, is to really get to know yourself and accept every portion of you mentally, emotionally, and physically. This means nothing. I could have a lot of this, I could have a little of this, but the way I feel on the inside, that does stay the same, no matter how chubby or how lean I've been. Unless my mind was in a healthy state, and I finally have now understood what self-care and self-love really, really feels like, your physical body does not dictate any of that. It's in here, and you deserve to understand that and accept that. Embrace it. You are beautiful no matter what your physical body looks like. It doesn't matter. It's normal for it to be a concern of ours because obviously we have eyes, we use them. But I refuse. I refuse for it to dictate my actions, the way I view myself, the way I criticize myself, the way I view or judge myself. I refuse to do anything but cheer myself up, to accept myself, to find ways to constantly show myself that I'm worthy of love and acceptance by me, not other people. I can't control them. I can't control what other people think or view or see in me. If I see what's truly there, which is so much beauty and potential, just like in you, if you see it in yourself, that's all you need. I hated my body my entire life. I always thought that I was messed up for struggling so much with my body and with food, eating disorders, confidence, depression, anxiety. I always thought it was me, it was my fault, and I messed up. Then I started to truly believe that I wasn't worthy of love and acceptance and that this was the only way life was supposed to be like. I really thought everyone just was always gonna struggle because I was always unhappy. But no, finding self-love and self-confidence through working in therapy, through feeling my feelings, through embracing every part of just being a human, and working with a dietitian and understanding how my relationship with food was not the way to live, I freed myself. And until I finally believed that I deserved a better life, I didn't go and get it, but then I did. I sought help. And I say this because I don't ever want you to think that you are weaker or lesser because you reach out to get a better life. You're not messed up and looking for help. You're struggling just like any human, but you are smart enough and strong enough to realize that you deserve a better life, and then you are going and you're getting it. And I'm so proud of you. My name's Kelly, I'm 23, and I'm getting so choked up with realizing how many years I went without giving my body and myself the love I deserved. But I'm here today, and I'm doing it, and you are doing it too. And I want you right by my side, and we're in this together. We are warriors. We are amazing human beings. Please, you deserve all the best. You deserve a better life. So go and get it.